And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy, Cheap Ludes, and I am back to talk about the market in NBA 2K21, my team. So I thought the market would crash a little bit harder, and to a certain extent it did, to a certain extent it did not. But we do have a variety of different things in my team right now that are both causing the market to go down and causing the market to go up, in addition to a bunch of different ways for you to make MT and stuff like that. So we'll go through and we'll talk about all of them. Like I said, I'm shocked. I was hoping that they were going to do another triple threat event. I am actually surprised that they did. So we have a triple threat online and triple threat offline event. In addition, we got our final steps for Blake Griffin, which are, God, they're not the worst thing I could possibly imagine, but they're like not good, right? Like a lot of these are pretty difficult. And I know a lot of people are going to be screaming to the heavens like, oh, I don't want everyone to be able to get Blake Griffin. Why? He's not really that tight. Like, I like Blake Griffin a lot, and he's someone that I'll be using consistently, but like, it's not like this is Invincible Yao we're talking about, or like, you know, Taco Fall. Like, people can have Blake Griffin. It's really not that big of a deal. Like, 2K did not have to make them as hard as they did. The one that sucks the most is 3 season rewind reward cards. So if you don't have 3 already to win a game of triple threat, you got to go grind for the ones that are available, which I'll be honest, that sucks hard. So we got PD, Mikal Bridges, Dark Matter Ayton, Dark Matter Booker on Triple Threat offline, and then Triple Threat online top board, we got Invincible Giannis, which you're probably not going to get, let's be real. Dark Matter Middleton, Opal Brook Lopez, and then the second one we got Portis, Bryn Forbes, Drew Holiday, and then at the bottom we got Thanasis. All of these cards are obviously necessary and usable for Limited this week, which is a rough place. Like, Limited is a very terrible place this weekend. I'll be completely honest. I'll be the first to tell you guys that. Now, like, what cards should you target on the market if you do plan on playing Limited this weekend? One would be Chris Middleton for sure. Chris Middleton you're going to run into, if not every single game of Limited that you play, more than I would say 90% of them, somewhere around like 95%. You might, 5% of the time, you might run into a team without Chris Middleton. You can get him for about $15K, which is a pretty good price. Devin Booker is another card you're going to run into pretty ridiculous amounts, to be honest with you, because the only point guard options are really Bryn Forbes, this Devin Booker, and Pantheon CP3. That's about the only options. Well, and, you know, Radioactive CP3 as well. Just those are the 3 cards you can use. So, I mean, if you want to make your life easier, like 20K for Devin Booker is a small price to pay. It's about 23, 24, 22 sometimes you can find him for. That's a small price to pay. You could probably pick him up for a lot cheaper if you want to wait and chance it and wait till Sunday to play Limited. Just kind of depends how you feel about the RNG. Like, Chris Paul is a pretty good card, but he is not that much cheaper than Devin Booker, and I don't think he's, like, crazy terrible or anything. This is who I used as my point guard when I was playing Limited, so I'm not one of those people that thinks you can't run a small point guard, especially when we're in an environment where giant point guards aren't going to be a thing, unless you run into out-of-position Giannis, but in that case, just quit. Just quit, dude. You're not going to have a fun time. If you're trying to build a budget squad for Limited, like, Mikal Bridges is key. This is a dude I used in my starting lineup because I actually like this card a lot. Pretty great jump shot, 6'7", great steal animations, plays really good defense, great badge count. Honestly, I would use him over even like somebody who was like 40K, like a Jay Crowder. And in certain situations, I may even use him over Middleton. I prefer him over Middleton for sure. Bobby Portis, another necessity if you don't have a high tier Giannis card. Like, you can pick him up for 9K. This guy put it up for 7. I'll pick it up and make a couple thousand on it. But Bobby Portis isn't great, right? He's not terrible though. Brook Lopez you can pick up for like 6.5, 7K. He's a necessity. Like, literally, you're going to run into Brook Lopez every single game. And that's, like, facts. Like, you are. That's just how it goes. There's, like, no centers that you can run into. The occasional guy with Dark Matter, DeAndre Ayton. The occasional guy with Opal, DeAndre Ayton. But for the most part, majority of people are going to run Brook Lopez, which makes sense. One thing I will say is he lacks... God, what badge is it? I think it's on... Hold on current gen, I forgot what it is, but on next gen, it's like Fearless Finisher, which makes him miss contested layups more. So, like, you're going to want to put that on him because it's going to be a super big pain. DeAndre Ayton's still pretty expensive, so if you're looking to grind MT, it wouldn't be a terrible idea if you don't want to play Triple Threat online to go play Triple Threat offline, see if maybe you get lucky and pull DeAndre Ayton. A, that's going to help you significantly in limited because he is way better than Brook Lopez, in my opinion. And B, you can still get 50 or so K for him. That's like a free 50K. That's definitely going to help you, right? Yeah, that's a free 50K. That's probably what I'm going to be doing for the remainder of the weekend, just trying to farm DeAndre Ayton's through pure RNG. Look, I'm not going to get Invincible Giannis. I know that, dude. I went up like 10 to 20 boards minimum for both Tracy McGrady and Kevin Durant. Didn't even see those two guys pop up once. So I know my RNG luck is not tight. Only my pack luck is tight. T-Mac, do I really need to talk about him? Rudy is a beast, dude. Rudy is so good. Like, I would use him over Invincible Luka. I'm not even kidding. Like, and part of that is biased because I like Rudy Gay a lot as a player and in 2K. Like, he's always one of my favorite guys in 2K with that jump shot. And I mean, if you like Terry Dissinger, you will love this card. He's 6'8", but he's got a nice stocky player build, plays defense. Dude is a monster, and you can get him for around 70K. Hito, I think, may end up being buy it now, probably by the end of the weekend. That's my guess. He does have base 98, so people are going to tweak over it. I'm actually shocked Poku is as cheap as he is, just because of all the hype videos I've already seen about this card. Personally, I don't really think he's that good. He's a 7-foot point guard, but he like moves kind of awkwardly. And Scottie Pippen's jump shot is fine for someone in Scottie Pippen's role as like a 3-and-D guy, but I don't like it as a point guard jump shot, if that makes sense. Out of the budget guys or the opals, Darius Miles is actually incredible. Like, this card is no joke. Jalen Rose is actually really good too, shockingly. Jalen Rose is usually pretty good in 2K though. Reggie Theus kind of sucks, but you know, he's fun for TTO or TT, I guess. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. Yao Ming is, are you playing this game competitively? And what I mean by that is like, are you going to be grinding unlimited hard body next season? If you are, you kind of need Yao Ming to a certain extent. Well, I mean, if you're on the fence about buying him, that is what I mean. If you don't, sell him. Like, I'm going to sell him. I don't care. I'm not playing this game professionally. Paul George, if you like Paul George, go pick him up. He's great at the point guard or the shooting guard. If you don't, whatever. I'm going to sell Yao Ming and probably pick up Wilt because I'm just big on Wilt. I hope he has that headband in game, but I do not think he does. If you have any of these season rewind cards, especially the Dark Matters, I would sell them unless you're collecting like all-time teams or like you have certain purposes for them. Jay Crowder, my thing with Jay Crowder is he's not a bad card at all, but you can pretty much get every ounce of production out of this card by picking up Mikal Bridges for like 3K. So if you have this card for limited, I would just sell him. Like, I have him even if I was playing limited still because I'm just running my starting lineup anyway because you don't need to run benches. Which, like, hey, 2K, can you do... I don't want to suggest that they actually make... I don't know, it's tough. Like, there's two sides of the coin. Part of me is like, okay, I wish they would make, stamina kind of matter a little bit more in my team. But that actually does give significant advantage to people who spend a bunch of money and have all the best cards in the game. So, I don't know. It's really tough. Certain times I really want stamina to matter. Other times I do not. So, I don't know. If they change the unlimited system, I would want that to be the case. But until then, whatever. There's a challenge for 20 dunks with Gladiator players. Plus, with the limited run, this Giannis has gone up in price a little bit. You know, a couple days ago, you can get him for like 2-3K. Now he's like 5 or 6. I mean, if you want to sell him, make a few thousand MT and then pick him up in a couple days, that is something you can do. Kobe Bryant, I'm probably just going to sell this Kobe. I have Pantheon Kobe, so I don't know why I still have him. It's just tough for me to sell a Kobe card because I never get them. So I'll probably end up selling him. I still use Pantheon Kobe in my bench unit of my main squad, though, because he's sick. Like, Magic's the one who's going to get benched because Rudy is such a monster, and I like Luka Doncic so much. So I'll probably end up just selling this Kobe. I can get 20K for him or whatever. It's fine. My main point in regards to Kobe is, I mean, if you have duplicate cards like that, you know, go ahead and sell them. You're never going to use that next Kobe for the next, month the game is around. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested to see what happens next Friday, though. If we get another season, I'm going to be stoked. There's a couple challenges involving Idols Series 3, but it's not really raising the price on any of them. I'm actually shocked that Jonathan Isaac isn't a buyout right now. He is one of the better cards in the game, so it's not completely shocking to see that. But at the same time, I am kind of shocked. Now, if you want Tracy McGrady, but you don't want to pay the premium Tracy McGrady prices, I said it in my preview video for these packs last night, but I'll say it again. Like, Brandon Roy is basically the same thing. T-Mac is 2 inches taller, and I'm not going to call him a chicken or whatever. I don't feel like using poultry nicknames today. But, like, Brandon Roy is just as good. Good. See how easy to just say good. He's just as good as Tracy McGrady. You don't need to say chicken. It's weird. All right, I'm just going to say it. All right. Now, at the same time, are there really any other ways to make crazy amount of MT? Yeah, I mean, look at the new cards that came out, especially the hyped ones. This is what I always say, tell you guys to do. Check the upgradable badges and see what badges a card doesn't have. Yao Ming doesn't have Space Creator, Handles for Days, or Blinders. That means all of those badges and Slippery Off Ball, all those badges are going to be slightly upticked in price. One of them, no matter what, is always going to be stupidly expensive. It'll probably be Handles for Days, if I had to guess. If that's the case and you have any in your collection, dude, put those up ASAP, because I guarantee this badge is about to be stupid expensive. Like, it has to. Because I don't think the other ones are all that important. Handles for Days kind of is, especially for people who are trying to cheese out with Yao, which if somebody bought Yao, they're trying to cheese with them. That's just a fact. Yeah, okay, if you have the bronze version, you're getting about 20k. If you have the silver version, you're getting about 20k. Don't get hyped on the gold version. Like, I don't think that's accurate. Yeah, no. You're getting about 9k for the gold version, which is still solid for a gold card at this point in the year. Like, that's a fire price. Like, I'm selling all 3 of my gold ones. I think I have 3. I don't know where they're at. Yeah, the other one I would look at, though, for sure would be like Slippery Off Ball, and I would look at Stop and Go and stuff, because people are going to, if you spend 800k on Yao Ming or even $1 million, what is an extra 100k to badge him out fully at that point? I'm being sarcastic, because that's dumb. Like, it's dumb as shit. I wouldn't do that, but other people would, and it is what it is. I badged out cards earlier in the year, but at this point, I really don't care. But I'll put these up for 9. If I can get, 27,000, I think it ends up being like 25k after the 10%. Like, if I can get that for these 3 badges I'll literally never use, like, yeah, absolutely. I will definitely do that for sure. No question in my mind. So definitely look through your badge collection and just see if you have any of those badges and just see what they're going for. Even if they're going for like 3 or 4k, are you really going to do anything with those badges? Like, realistically, are you? No, probably not. So you might as well put them up. Now look, you might be tempted to grind TTO because there's an Invincible Giannis up there, which, if you do it, best of luck to you, adventurer. Have fun. I personally, if you want a way more chill experience where you can just hang out and maybe guap up some MT, go play Triple Threat offline, dude. You're probably not going to open the vault too much, but if you do, you strike it up with one of those type players. You can get a couple thousand MT for some of the lower ones, and you can get, 20 to 50 if you get any of the Dark Matters, which is cool. Whoa. You're telling me I got to give 4 blocks against these 7-foot monsters? Yeah, no thank you. It is not worth that pack that'll get me an Emerald. But anyways, guys, like, it has been your boy Cheap Loots. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully I'll have some more content up. I'm going to start streaming again soon. Like I said, I've been apartment hunting. It's been rough. So thanks for being understanding. Have a good weekend. Peace.